more
Yeah,
we get
my
our students
are,
working together.
when you will meet with them, actually will find them really active. Actually, they all the time they want the chances to work with the native speakers. Okay.
Excellent.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, Morgan.
Hi, how are
How are
you?
you? How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
Morgan is at just, I mean, the school, the class I teach is,
Okay.
they come from all around.
Okay.
And she comes here in the afternoon, and she's actually at her home school, which is about how many miles away? 15 miles away, I think, from here.
30 miles.
30 miles away from here.
So far, it's so far.
So she comes a long way to be part of the program. So we're lucky that we have her.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
great.
Thank you so much for coming, Morgan. I know that it's really tough to adjust the time because it's early in the morning. And when your class starts from there?
My class here starts at 7:50.
7:15. Okay. So, sir, can we start the discussion regarding the topic?
Yes. Morgan, do you want to talk a little bit about what we had talked about and what you were thinking overall, and then we can sort of start from there? And
yeah. So my team was thinking that we could describe the systems of recycling after it gets put in the bin, because we here in the United States, we go around and we put it in the recycling bin, and then not many people know what happens after that. And so we were thinking we would research and detail those processes and learn more about recycling in that way. And then we would learn more about the solar energy and how that is used in the United States.
Okay. So last week we just completed some tasks regarding this topic, solar energy and recycle and reuse. That means it was last Sunday. We completed a project, and our head of the institution was there. So that's why just we are looking for a partner so that we can continue this project, because it's just we have completed this task 2 days ago. I would like to share my screen right now. Actually, it would be more clear. So suppose, firstly, I'm just going to share the project about solar energy. So here you can see my students have prepared a solar model here. Actually, how can we use the solar panel in our school campuses or in our cities, in our areas, homes? So they have made a project.
We cannot see your screen yet.
You cannot see the screen? Okay. Sorry. What's wrong? Give me a minute.
There we go.
Now you can see this.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Good. Yep.
Welcome. So can you see that right now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this was the program last 2 days ago. We just completed the task, and our students they prepared this solar panel, taking help from one of our teacher, and they just made it. And another thing I would like to show. This is the activity. If you can do this. Another thing, some paintings or drawing. So you can see. We all know that a picture says 1,000 words. So we can show some painting or drawing here, you can see. And through this activity, we can just start a conversation or discussion on the topic, how we will use solar panel, or why it is useful. So our students will exchange their ideas. At the very beginning, they will just introduce themselves. They will share their class standard. They will share their own experience or some likings, dislikings, and then they will just start the discussion regarding this topic. So this is one we can do. Another thing, it's regarding the topic recycle and reuse. So I have assigned some of my students to prepare some showpiece, or you can say a flower pot or a pen holder. using some unused materials in their home. I just assigned them and they prepared this. Some of them brought it from their home and some of them just came to the school, they completed the task. So this is the picture you can see. So this is another thing. You can see the picture. All my students have collected or prepared by themselves some of the recycling product you can see. And all of them have used up this type of unused materials from their home. Suppose can, a water bottle, different kinds of unused things. They use it, even they just use the paper, unused paper. And they can just draw some picture, they can create some artificial things using the paper. Most of the time we just filled up our room with unnecessary papers, sometimes scans. So there are so many things. So this is the thing I would like to share with you, sir. So this is the way we can continue the project. And if you think that it will not be possible or is there any problem, then we can change the topic. There will be no issues. I thought about another program. I thought about another topic. We can also share the historical places of our own countries.
Well, let's, because I'm trying to think with us, since you have that done, then that would be a great place to start, I would think. And what we can do is, it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we're looking at getting our students together. Your students have done a lot of research on recycling and solar, and then breaking them up with some of my students into smaller groups so they can discuss between themselves or the recycling and reuse in the countries. And we will try to, I mean, we have not done something similar. We can put, for us, we probably would try to get my students informed about it, how it works here. Like Madison had said, how the systems are that we have set up so my students can kind of get an idea about recycling. But then really it would be your students kind of educating my students on the stuff that you've done so far in class. Is that right? That I'm thinking, am I thinking right?
There will be no issues. There will be no issues. It would be really a great experience for them. Actually, what I want, my students want to collaborate with the native speakers. Because
are you an English teacher?
No, yes, I am an English teacher, but our school is not in English medium. Okay. We are not English medium, but I am trying my level best to just prepare them. And my principals have said that actually, if you want to speak English, you don't need to admit yourself in an English medium school. If you want, it depends on your wish. So my students, you will find them really active, and I have a team of 20, at least 20 students, and you will find really surprising. They speak really fluently. So if Excellent. You think that my students will share the activity with you, and as I have said before, at the very beginning, at the first time, they will introduce themselves. They'll share their personal life. That means their liking, dislikings, their hobbies, etc., etc. Then we can also just show you the topic for only the portfolio for the photo session. So what do you think, sir?
Okay, yeah. I was just writing down, so we would have like maybe like you said, introduce, talk to each other a little bit, do that, and then we would dive a little bit into the topic some so that we could get a little more academic behind it. Right. And it sounds like your student, I was a little worried that our level of preparation would be not as well as yours, but it sounds like that might be okay because we're looking at a lot of your students being able to practice English.
Yeah, right.
So if my students have a kind of a good base knowledge so they can talk about it and understand, then I think we'll achieve. Now, I said a couple questions. So what times would you be available for Zoom? Or would your students be able to come? Because that was one of our concerns too.
Today, as I have just said the time, they will be able to, they all have personal device, not personal device, actually, because of this pandemic, all have learned how to use this type of device, and actually they are used to join this type of program. So, so if I set the time, here it is, actually it's late at night, not late at night, it's 9:10, 9 past 10. So they will be able to join the meeting staying at home wearing their school dresses. There will be no problem.
Okay. And if we can do 8 a.m. Because I have, pardon me, I have two classes. I have one class in the morning, and then Madison and her team is in the afternoon. So what we might be able to do on those is we can talk to my morning class. There's about 19 students there.
Okay.
And then maybe Madison and her team can Zoom in from their home schools
Okay.
like they do. And then we can kind of get together, introduce the whole project and
Yeah,
such,
right.
and then
It will take time.
break out. And then, so let's say we can do 8 to 9. Is that sound like a good
Yeah,
time?
no issues. If you
Okay.
just set the time 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, I will be available. There will be no problem.
Okay. And then, okay, so we can really do that as soon as we can get, whenever you want to move ahead. I mean,
Okay.
since I have a class here, that makes it easier to get students for me on my side.
Yeah.
You just have to, like, I think your students would have the most inconvenience to meet because they'd be outside of class time. So, is there any days that work well? Like this week, we just need a little bit of time for
Okay,
Madison to
so
get
no
some
issues.
cycling things.
Sir, if you think that actually we can shift the program to the next week, we can do that. But before 20 November, we must complete. Or actually, from 25 November, our final term exam is going to be commenced on.
Okay.
So that's the
Okay.
problem. Yeah. So it's better if we just complete the task. If you just it's you know that we don't have enough time. So if you think that we can continue another program after their exam, that means in the month of December, we can do that. But as we have just discussed about the timing, and I have already shared with my students. So if you just manage it this week or the next week, I think
Okay.
that would be fine for us.
Madison, do you see anything I'm missing on that I'm looking, go ahead, sorry.
The only thing I see is our break next week.
Mm-hmm.
23rd is our last day.
What do you think about, oh, it doesn't work. Gosh. Well, really, we could do, what about Thursday morning?
Yeah, Thursday morning, there will be no
For
problem.
us, it'd be evening for you.
Yeah.
So we say 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah, that means the coming Thursday. Am I right?
Yes, the 18th.
Yeah, 18th.
Thursday,
Okay.
the
That would
18th.
be perfect for us. That would be perfect for us.
And it'll be 1 hour, pardon me, 1 hour earlier than we just did. Is it 9 o'clock right now for you? 9 p.m.
Yeah, here it is 9:15.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be 8 p.m. your time, or do you call that
So my
20?
time will be 8 p.m.
And ours will be 8 a.m. So that'll be perfect.
Okay, no issues.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just plan
Do
on
we
that
have the
Thursday.
same timing right now? There it is 9:15 a.m.
Yes, sir. That's so it's exactly 12 hours.
Same
So
timing, but there is a difference between day and night.
yeah, that's yeah. Now, do you call when you don't use PM? Do you use 20 o'clock for your? You use a 24-hour clock. Okay.
Right, 20 o'clock. Yeah, we use that.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. And then how would you like my students to address you? Should it be, is it Kabir?
Yeah, I'm Mohammad Imran Kabir, and my designation is assistant teacher as well as ISA coordinator, Pabna Collectorate Public School and College. And I have been serving there for 10 years.
And so if we address you as Mr. Kabir, that would be the way your students would do?
Yeah, no issues.
Okay. Yeah, let's just plan on 8 o'clock on the 18th, and we will I'll let Madison and them kind of introduce, and then you and I, sir, can introduce if there's things, then we'll break them up. And now, do you want to host through your account, or you want us to host through our account?
If you give me the chance, I'd be really pleased, because actually I want to, this will be a recorded program, and I need to show it to my principal, sir. So
then we'll let you host. And
Okay.
do you need any of my students' information before we get together, like to split them up, or you just want to split them up into rooms when we get together?
Actually, it's better if you just mention the number, how many students will join the program, and will they use their own device, or they will come to the school and join from the school just computer lab.
Okay. Yeah, for us, what I thought I would do is make them all log in like I am with a headset, so
Yeah.
that way you can break them apart easier.
Okay.
And I think that's so we'll have I'll give you an exact number, but it'll be right around 20.
Okay.
So I think that'll work great.
Okay. So it's the number is just actually it's if the number is more than 20, then I think we can just we can continue the session through breakup room. What do
Okay.
you think? Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's and I will get you an exact number, or Madison will, one of us, but we'll be right around 20, and then you'll host, so I won't worry about the breakout rooms.
Yeah.
I'll let you do all
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
which
I
I
can do that.
appreciate. Thank
But
you.
I'm really sorry to say that you need to rejoin the session, because within 40 minutes you need to rejoin the same link. There will be a
Okay.
disturbance between the program. So after 40 minutes, you need to reconnect with the same link.
Okay. Okay.
Because I don't use the paid Zoom. You know that for the paid Zoom customer, we can just arrange or continue unlimited time. But
Okay.
as it's not a paid Zoom, so I need to just continue for fast 40 minutes. Then after that, I will share the same link you need to follow. You don't need
Right.
to just wait for me. You join the same link after 40 minutes.
Okay. Yep. No, that'll be fine. That'll be great. Yeah. So is there?
And I want to just set my students to the breakup room session, because they just feel free, so that they can feel free to talk to their friends. That means yeah.
We did something like this in the past. We have done, and it's always like we'll break them into little groups of like a couple of your students and a couple of mine and
Yeah,
whatever. And it
yeah, right.
usually it does let them talk more. And especially if your students are like, learning English, it helps a lot to
Yeah,
have
right,
those little groups, the small groups.
right, right.
So
Actually,
that'll be it.
every single program they just attend, and they feel exceptional type of what I will tell. They feel really quite interesting, and
Yeah.
they want to join this kind of program again and again. And when we get chance to work with USA as well as British schools, actually this is really they become really quite happy,
No,
because you are the native speaker.
yeah. And I've
I
told
have
my
worked with
students
so
that.
many countries from Pakistan, India, Nepal, but when they get chance to work with USA and England, they become really happy,
Well,
because you're a native
we love
speaker.
it. Yeah, and that's what I tell my students. We're very lucky. Many people want to learn to speak English, and so because we're native speakers, a lot of schools want to work with us because they want to learn from
Right,
native speakers.
right.
So yeah, I think I'm excited. That's gonna be great. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the calendar, and we should be good. And then we'll kind of keep in touch through base camp, and that's working okay for you.
Right.
And then like I say, we can continue. I'm so excited that you want to have a longer partnership, because then we can move like
Yeah.
after break and after you
Right.
all get done with
Right.
exams, we can move to the next
That
phase.
means
And
if you want to continue any project from your side, and we will have available from December.
awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, we'll meet this week, and then we'll take a break, and we'll
Yeah.
fire back up in December. Then we'll take another break in December because it's
Right.
Christmas for my students.
Yeah. Right.
And
Right.
then we come back in January.
Okay.
So it'll be a little weird, but
We'll be keep
we'll
in
work.
touch.
Yes.
We keep in touch.
Sorry, my lights just went out. Sorry.
Okay. No
Okay,
issue.
well, good. Well, thank you so much. It's going to be great. And is there anything else, Madison, that we needed to straighten out or anything? Or
No, I think we have it all.
okay, great. Yeah, if there's nothing else, then I'm just going to go and put this on the calendar and make sure we all got everyone's here, and we should be good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you mind if I just take some photo as evidence, as I have just Yeah.
Look, you mind
Would
if
you
I turn
mind?
my light on? Let me turn my
Yeah,
light on real quick. Sorry.
yeah. Give me a minute.
Thank you so much for planning this and being available.
Yeah. You are very welcome. And see you soon in our next program. And it's 18. So you are from which standard?
I'm from where?
So sorry.
Which standard? Which class?
Yes.
I'm asking you, you are from which standard or which class do you read in?
What class are you in, Madison?
Oh, I'm in world history right now, but I'm in the hall. So
Yeah, my class is international studies, so that's why it
Okay.
works out great. We can
Okay.
do any topic as long as my kids are working with somebody from a different culture. They're good. Your
Okay.
kids are working with native English speakers, so they're good.
Okay,
So
no issues. No issues.
that's great. That's like, I love it because we can do any topic we want.
Yeah, I'm really lucky to have a partner like you. Thank you so much.
We're very lucky. You got to find the right people, and I think we found
Yeah.
some of the right people. So
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the appreciation. So can I take some photo?
Yep.
yeah.
This is already a recorded meeting, as I need to just show it to my principal, sir, because every time he just keep in touch with me, whatever I'm doing. Actually, he is one of the prominent figure in our city, and he is a retired professor.
Really?
So actually, every time he just keep in touch with me, and I need to just inform him. Okay, so I'm just going to take some photo. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. Thanks for coming.
Great. Awesome. And then Morgan, we will touch base today when you get here. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you all. It's great talking to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you again.